What we did today was for this producer that actually got me started as a studio player when I was 15 years old, which was 40 years ago. He's still a songwriter along with his partner, and they come into town to do their demo sessions. A demo comes from the term demonstration recording, and they've been done in Nashville for years and years. Their publishing company will have staff songwriters, and those staff songwriters, in order to bring their music up to a quality where a producer can go, I hear this, a lot of times, most of the time, as a matter of fact, they'll want to make a demonstration recording of it.
The demo is a solo and a verse short.
Stop it. We agreed that we might be able to get something a little more original than that.
On the intro.
Yeah.
Try.
Grab you. No.
Grab your principal.
Yeah. Write you a DS after the turnaround in the middle of the page.
Okay.
And DS back to that verse.
After the bridge, 11-11.
There's a 4-bar turnaround.
11-11 DS to where?
11-11 DS to the verse, right above it.
Oh, DS to the second verse. Very good.
Yep.
There,
So
got
that way
Yep.
we'll actually go to the bridge again, correct, guys?
Yes.
Two bridges.
Oh, for a solo.
A bridge is a solo second time.
Okay, so second time it's a solo, and
Using
then,
the chords of the bridge.
and then go to the last verse.
Go to the last verse.
Yeah. Why don't we double? Let's double the hook there at the end, please. Two. Let's do a Batman maybe after that. Batman into the outro.
And then fade on ones.
Fade on once. Fade out.
Perry and Pat.
Yeah, we can fade on the end. Yeah. Just keep playing.
Can I hear 127, please?
Solo.
So this was played in E, right?
Yeah.
Go up full.
It's a little better dance tempo
Sure.
down here. Just a little.
Come on.
With the whole band, we got plenty of power and plenty of groove with it not having to make it so
Maybe a little
fast.
low in E.
In garage.
Right.
All right, let's go whoop this thing.
Let's whoop it.
That's going to be after the
Yeah, talking about these are written in the Nashville number system, and it's going to work specifically well today. In order to avoid a lot of pre-production and having meetings and meetings and meetings about what key, and yes, I like this key and I don't want that key, we use the Nashville number system. It doesn't matter what key the song is in, this is always a key of 1. And you can immediately, quickly, and efficiently change the song to any key there is, depending on what the singer needs. So all these songs will be using the Nashville number system.
F sharp.
You've made his day.
Oh, yeah.
Play me a little groove, Paul. I just want to see where it sticks now.
Yeah! That's going to be great. By the way, it was kind of cool. You reached around to do something, Jimmy, and it kind of broke down the second verse. That worked great. Awesome. How's the tempo feel to everybody? Does it feel tough enough? Huh? Cool, Pat. Let's try that. You got the 4 down, 4 up? You want the top, Pat? Here we go. 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Usually master players that we had on this session today don't normally do demo sessions, but we all love playing with each other so much that They all came and pitched in with me today to do a demo session for my buddy from Texas. They have me here, one, for the drumming ability, and I've played on so many records and so many of their records, but also as the leader of the session, I know how to keep it going fast, make the changes quickly. I only call the guys that can keep up. That's why it's so hard to get in Nashville, because a budget, a record budget or a demo budget, you only have that amount of money to spend one time. You can't spend it twice, you only have it once. So if you have a guy that's holding up a session and you only get 2 songs in a session because he was not keeping up, as opposed to 4 songs in a session, then to get what that producer needs, he's going to have to spend twice as much money. So everybody wonders, well, why can't I get in? How do I get in? What you have to understand is it's investment capital. Just like if you take your money to the bank, you want your money back and interest. They actually are spending money to take and try to take their songs to the publishing company and get them published, to take them to a record label and get Kenny Chesney or Garth Brooks or Taylor to cut them and cut their songs and exploit their material, exploit their music so they can make a living. That's what it's about. So those budgets can only be spent once, and that's why it's so hard to get in, because you got to have the top guys. We were rolling fast today. Changes are made fast. You can't have some guy sitting there going, no, what was that? What was that? Well, I got my pencil now. There's not time for that. We roll fast, and it's a pressure cooker, but we've all been doing it so long, we don't feel it as a pressure cooker. It's just part of the job. Wow, that was rocking pretty freaking hard.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
On that last verse, would it make sense if we stopped and you kind of did the tom thing through the first break and then we did the bump on the second break? Like you kept...
Well, we're breaking down the second verse. So you're talking about the third verse?
The very last verse,
Yeah.
where we do the tag,
Right.
if on bar 11, where we do the stop, if you went boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, you kept the
Okay. I see what you're saying down there. Keep the
bop on the second one.
and let's do the full stop on the second one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to do the Pretty Woman thing, the bop, bop, bop. So I could do bop. Is that what you're hearing?
Cool.
Great. That's just a punch on me then. No, right? Oh, no, you're saying stop. Oh, so that's just a punch on me.
Would be a punch on you.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, right there. Since we're right there, I like the Pretty Woman thing I came up with later, the snare drum 4s, so I don't know why I want to punch the set right there. And I also want to punch the set in the same place on the last verse where we have the tag, please. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the Pretty Woman thing. And then get out in the next downbeat.
So it's just the ones, it's not the 5.
Yeah, punch me on the downbeat of the 1s on the first verse, because I hadn't thought of it yet. And then on the last verse, Tony had a better idea to expound that, and we're going to do that too.
The next, what's the last verse?
Yeah, let me just hear that, please. Okay, yeah, and now the last, same place, last verse. You'll hear Batman and Get Me Out after Batman. Can I hear that, please? Yeah, that's not going to work. I walked on his vocal. The snare drum fill is on the vocal. That's not good. I got to do that one more time, please. Okay, Ed, right there, give me 2 tracks, please. I'm going to do a tom thing in addition. I think on top of what I did. Give me 2 more tracks. We'll do our tom overdub thing we do sometimes.
Right, where that at? There it comes. Jungle Beat.
Shades of Shania, yeah. Thank you.
That's killer.
Okay, gosh, feels great. A lot of energy. Can we listen, please?
All right. We're going to do organ, or we already done that?
You already did the organ.
It's done.
He rendered.
Good.
We're finished with a song. You guys, listen. You guys ought to do this for a living. You're real good. You'll get paid for this. All right.
Wow. Let's take 5.
Let's take 5.
Let's take a break. So we had a great session, and you've seen how fast we go when we're doing that. When we're doing a record, the opposite end of doing a demo where you're trying to do 4 or 5 songs in one session is something like working with Mutt Lange or Lionel Richie, where you take the entire day to do one song. You'll do 3 sessions in a day. You'll work the intro, and then you'll work the first verse, and you'll talk about the chorus and the pattern here and the bass drum pattern in the bridge, and you talk about all these little different pieces. And it's the antithesis of what we did today. It's be very specific, like with Stuck on You and Deep River Woman with Lionel Richie. We cut those songs for 3 days of triple sessions, 9 hours a day for 3 days. I'm very fortunate to be at this level. I'm fortunate to be playing with my buds every day, and it's like high school. We call it high school with money. It's kind of like being in high school and you got a little money now.